children, this is Sima Singh again with a new video. So far we have done 5 poems, but today we are going to revise the 4 poems which we are going to learn for our first semester. That is Written in March, Windy Night, Asking Question, and My Smartphone Isn't Very Smart. Okay, let's start with the first poem, that is Written in March by William Wordsworth. The cock is crowing, the stream is flowing, the small bird twittered, the lake did glitter. The green field sleeps in the sun, the oldest and youngest are at work with strongest. The kettles are grazing, their heads never raising, they are 40 feeding like one. Like an army defeated, the snow hath retreated, and now the doth fare ill. The plough boy is whooping anon and on. There's joy in the mountain, there's life in the fountain. Small clouds are sailing, blue sky prevailing. The rain is gone and over. Okay, now let's start with the second one, that is Windy Night. Whenever the moons and stars are set, when the wind is high, all night long and dark and wet, the man goes riding by. Late in the night when the fires are out, why does he gallop about? Whenever trees are crying loud, the ships are tossed at sea. By on the highway low and loud, by at the gallop goes he. By at the gallop goes he, and then by he comes back at gallop again. This poem is by R.L. Stevenson. Now let's start the third poem, Asking Question by Greaves Finn. Okay, when I ask my mom what's for tea, she smiles and says wait and see. When I ask my dad what things he's done, he smiles and says in a minute son. When I ask my gran if I can see TV, I will think about it, he says to me. When I ask my gramps about the olden good days, now you are asking, he smiles and says. If I answer the question my teacher asks me within a minute or wait and see, I know just what the result would be. Now let's start with the last poem, that is My Smartphone Isn't Very Smart. My smartphone isn't very smart. In fact, it's rather dumb. It is dumber than the doorknob or a piece of chewing gum. It used to be awesome, but now it's lame. It cannot surf the internet. It cannot play the game. It can't take any pictures. It can't install an app. I can't look up my emails or an address on the map. I won't play any music. I cannot calculate. It won't bring up calendar to show me the time and date. It cannot send a message. It cannot make a call. It is safe to say my smartphone won't do anything at all. It wasn't perhaps like this. Perhaps you will take a peek. I don't know it's like this. I charged it just last week. This poem is by Ken Nesbitt. Okay, so children, you are going to learn the 4 poems for your first semester. So this is all for today. See you tomorrow with another lesson. Till then, goodbye.